What is up everyone, Pogo Sean GG here and welcome back to the channel. So today I'm going to be going over my Ultra League Premier team with Abomasnow, Gyarados, and Swampert. Essentially we're leading with Abomasnow to catch those dragons, to catch the grass types. So what that does is have two water types in the back. So if I have a neutral matchup in the beginning, I'm going to be switching in my Gyarados as a safe swap. And that essentially baits out the grass type and have Gyarados go down and Abomasnow take out the grass type, and so Swampert could have a lot of play in the back. So cool. So in this video I get to veteran status. I finally got there. It's hard to end the season, but it's totally cool. So we're up against this Lapras, and this thing is just straight up skull bashing me, so I need to block these, and I'm looking to farm down with these double resistance powder snows. I'm expecting this to be a surf, so it is a surf. And we're able to powder snow down. I think I'm going to be switching into Gyarados here. Maybe not. So it is a Togekiss. Shields down. Swampert can actually handle this very well, and my opponent makes an incredible swap into Venusaur. This is actually not looking good on our end, but it looks like we're going to be going to go to Gyarados to take neutral damage from these Vine Whips and these Frenzy Plants. These Frenzy Plants hurt insanely much, and we're going to land the Crunch here, get it as low as we possibly can, and we're able to take out that Venusaur. Awesome. And we need just one Hydro Cannon, and it's going to be taking out the Togekiss. Cool. So essentially what that did was my Abomasnow, when I had my Abomasnow out and I switched into my Gyarados, it drew out that grass type. And yeah, well, my Abomasnow didn't have any play, so it's irrelevant. So up to the next match, my opponent has a lower level Abomasnow, so that if I know I'm going to win CMP here, I'm going to take advantage of that. And it looks like he's trying to get extra powder snows in because he's going past the Weather Ball, and that's essentially the only way that you could actually win this matchup, if they get an extra powder snow through. But it looks like I got the powder snow through, so I'm expecting them to switch out or get taken down by my Abomasnow. So I'm one powder snow ahead, and I win CMP, so we're looking really good here. I swap out to Gyarados just to preserve another Weather Ball, because I know they're going to bring their counter into Abomasnow to take it down. I shield here because I want my Gyarados to have play towards the end. I'm not sure what's in the back. Probably something that could counter like a fire user, probably like a Swampert or something. Oh, you know what it is? I think we're running the same team. But that slight energy advantage and CMP advantage I had with my Abomasnow made us come out on top on this matchup. Wow, incredible. So I have, oh, my Abomasnow went down, I didn't even notice. So we were running the exact same team here, but I am running a Shadow Swampert, and I do have a stored up Aqua Tail. So this game is pretty much under wraps. They win CMP. I do have a very high IV Swampert, and in case you guys didn't know, the Shadow Boost doesn't give you more attack on the CMP tag. So whatever your base attack base attack on your Pokemon, that's what it's going to take. It doesn't take account in for the Shadow bonus. So I ran into the same team, so it was really cool. Again, I'm up in CP here. I do have 100% high attack Abomasnow, and this guy is 100% too, but not XL boosted, so I am going to win CP here. And I do get another powder snow through, so again, this gives us a significant advantage in this matchup. I get another powder snow through, so I'm 2 powder snows ahead of this Abama, and it looks like my opponent is switching out to Muck. I throw here just because I wasn't sure where to go to. I needed some time to think. So we have another powder source thrown up. So whatever's in the back. It's looking good for us. Completely hard countered. My opponent brings back the Abomasnow. Now I'm just going to be throwing Hydro Cannons here. And they block it. Nice. My opponent throws a Weather Ball. Good bait by them, but they're still in a bad spot. I do have energy on my Abomasnow. And I win CMP here. Do I shield this? So they're double shielding their Abomasnow, indicating that they're very weak to like potentially a Swampert in the back. It's potentially a Swampert, my Swampert. And it's a mirror match, so this is a good game. I think I'm gonna bring out my Gyarados here. No. Ooh, I do lose CMP there. I should have just went straight for the Weather Ball just to get guaranteed damage off, but Gyarados could clean this match up cleanly towards the end. I have this camera behind me just because I'm filming another YouTube video on a different channel, going over the new M1 MacBook. If you guys are interested. Opponent throws a Sludge Wave, but it's fortunately not enough to take us out. So, good game. Good game by my opponent. So we're up against the Yellow Ripper. Let's see what you have. So Galade, I believe we do win this matchup. Every time I face a Galade, they always tend to switch out. So in this matchup, you just gotta look out for the close combat. So I'm keeping count here on what they have. So I don't have count right now, but when I was in this matchup. So it looks like they're at 4 right now, which essentially I have to shield whatever they throw, assuming it's a close combat. They are overcharging like a mofo. So I'm going to shield this up. Close combat it is. I expect the switch to come out. And I think my opponent leaves here. Nope, never mind. So they are purified, so you got to look out for the return. I do survive a return. Totally cool. We CMP tie. I think we lose this matchup. Yeah, we lose this matchup. I let this go down. I got too greedy here and should have thrown. But Abomasnow. We're gonna be able to Powder Snow down. And what do you have for us? So I know this is my opponent only went to 7 confusions. So I know 7 confusions are only enough for 1 close combat and 1 Leaf Blade. So that's why I didn't shield, and we resist the Leaf Blade. We're up against an Empoleon. Empoleon is such a good Pokemon in this league. Oops, sorry about that. Not sure what that was. I think I go ahead and... No, I shield this. I should be throwing Aqua Tails here. And it looks like my opponent's trying to farm me down, but unfortunately they're not gonna. They're gonna be taken out. And that's a good game. Awesome. So for my next opponent, we got an incredible lead here. Incredible. So I don't have the best response to Empoleon. So I'm gonna throw an Energy Ball here and hope for the best. Please don't shield. Please don't shield. Okay, cool. So we got it down to 50% health, and I'm gonna go ahead and bring out my Gyarados. We're gonna farm this all the way down and have a lot of energy for that Dragonite coming out. So yeah, Empoleon, we have to tag team it with all our Mons. We're just 2 of them. Yeah, it is a tough opponent, a tough Pokemon for our team. Dragon Breathing down this Empoleon, and I think I'm just gonna throw Aqua Tails here. It is an Abomasnow. Interesting. Okay. So I have to have My Abomasnow. I'd probably take out my Abomasnow for this. Yeah. This guy has a higher IV Abomasnow than I do. I can't bring out my Swampert because I can just get Energy Ball in one hit. Looks like I'm going to be double shielding this my Abomasnow. Okay, yeah, this is the game I messed up. So it looks like I double shield, and doing this, my opponent knows that when the shields are down, Dragonite can have more play. But I bring in my Swampert here, which is very, very questionable. I should have just let Abomasnow stay in. I think I was just scared of the fact that I could get hit by a Hurricane, but before my Pokemon even gets to, before that Dragonite even gets to Hurricane, I could probably Powder Snow it down. So it was a huge mistake on my end. Huge mistake. So having him farm down my Swampert allows him to get to a Hurricane. I could have taken down this Dragonite before I got to a Hurricane. So it's a good lesson for next time. Cool. So I think this was my first set. I went 4-1. Cool. See that? All right, for my second set, we're going up against Danny Boo's 30. We're up against Apollyon. I would say this is a pretty neutral matchup, but you just have to land that Energy Ball. But I want to draw out a Grass type here, so I'm bringing in my Gyarados. We land a Crunch. This is just a Drill Peck. So my opponent brings a Dragonite, which is very questionable. Very, very questionable. I'm not sure why they would bring Dragonite here, because they know what I have in the front, which is the Abomasnow, and they give up a shield here. Very questionable play by them. I'm just going to go ahead and farm this thing down and throw an Energy Ball off on that Apollyon. I don't think this is a Hurricane, but I want to shield it either way. Yeah, there was no way they got to a Hurricane there. So we know this is another Dragon Claw. So I throw this Energy Ball, hoping to land. You better land, and it does land. And okay, so it's Empoleon, double Dragonite. I mean, sorry, double Dragon Breath. Swampert is going to have no play in this. Wow, no shield. So, okay, I think I make a mistake here. My opponent's already low and has a shield, so there's essentially no reason for me to throw this Hydro Cannon, but I do. I guess it gives me more options, but in hindsight, we should have just mud shot down. So, good game. Good game, good game, good game. Togekiss, incredible lead. I need my Gyarados to avoid this. So I was waiting for them to swap out. That's why I didn't throw out the Weather Ball. And we land the Energy Ball. So my opponent, my team has very neutral matchups all around with Empoleon, so I have to use all three of my Pokemon, or just two of my Pokemon, to take this thing out. Excuse me. Okay, so I make a mistake here. This is very bad timing, throwing the Aqua Tail on my end. So they already threw that Aqua Tail, and I'm sorry, they threw that Surf, not Surf. The freaking the fast move, the Waterfall. Essentially that Waterfall went through when I was throwing my charge move, and it took me out. I should have thrown the first Aqua Tail earlier. Big mistake on my end. So they bring out Dragonite. Swampert actually does really well. with energy advantage against a Shadow Dragonite at least, because it takes 2 Hydro Cannons to KO Shadow Dragonite. This one will probably take 3. Yep. And I'm just gonna let this go through and have Abomasnow farm down. So yeah, my opponent was staying in there in the beginning, the opening matchup with Togekiss, because he was essentially double weak. This is gonna be close. Yeah, essentially that was a team comp issue. So we're gonna go ahead and take this game. Right on. Hope you guys are having a wonderful season. I got to Veterans so late because I was messing around with so many teams, but I finally discovered a team that I liked and I'm familiar with. So yeah, so essentially my opponent is staying in here. Again, like if they stay in here with a bad matchup, like as such, that means they're double weak. So whatever's in the back is also weak to Abomasnow, and they need a matchup their Obstagoon with their Abomasnow. So they had double Charmers. Yeah, I guess they had no choice. They needed that Obstagoon to be lined up with my Abomasnow. Double Charmer with Gardevoir, interesting. So I need to bring out Abomasnow here because I can't have it lined up against Obstagoon. So I get this Weather Ball off. We grab a shield, which is great. So I'm going to go ahead and let this go through. What are you doing? I guess this works too. So Shadow Swampert does really well against Obstagoon. Regular Swampert would take 3 Hydro Cannons to KO, whereas Shadow Swampert would only take 2. So it looks like we're in a good spot. I don't shield up the first one because these Night Slashes could potentially be boosted, and that's the one I want to shield. So this one got boosted, unfortunately. But we're at 2 Hydro Cannons, and it looks like we're going to cleanly take this game. So GG's. GG's. All these veterans, man, we're so excited to get there. All right, okay, this is actually a crazy matchup. So we actually lose this, essentially I'm double weak to Magnezone. So I don't have the perfect play on how to play this out. So I make a weird play by switching in the hardest counter of my Swampert. And this Swampert is going to take this resisted mirror shot, and my opponent, of course, is going to counter switch with a Galade. In this matchup, we could actually take both shields here, I believe. So we would get one-shotted by Leaf Blade here. So I double shield this, throw the Hydro Cannon. Ooh, this one will go through. If he does let this go through, we survive, but if they don't, awesome. So we have 2 Hydro Cannons stored up on our Swampert. I do bring out my Gyarados, knowing that this Magnezone will come up, but with an energy advantage, actually Gyarados could actually do a lot of damage to this because my opponent needs to throw. It's taking a lot of neutral damage, resistant Dragon Breath damage and Aqua Tail damage. So yeah, that's a big mistake by my opponent. So even though we have 2 Hydro Cannons on our Swampert, we're just going to go ahead and sack it and have Abomasnow farm this thing down and get an Energy Ball off of on a Swampert. So we're at the Energy Ball, and we're going to go ahead and take this game. Yeah, unfortunately for my opponent, that has to be a Sludge Wave in order to win. But we do have the Energy Ball stored up, and we're able to take that game. Sweet. We're up against Kyuiki. We're up against Zard. So I'm not sure what moveset it has, but we're lagging a little bit, and it looks like they have Dragon Breath. So I'm going to keep in mind for that next time, because actually Abomasnow actually has play against it. For this matchup, my opponent has to shield at least once in order to win back switch, because if my opponent doesn't throw a charge move, we could actually win the 0 shield. That's if we don't have charge moves. If he doesn't throw a charge move. So I'm hoping this isn't a Focus Blast. If it's a Focus Blast, so be it. And it is a Focus Blast, and it's not looking good for us. The Zard comes in, which indicates that they're double weak to water, possibly. Maybe they're just looking to farm like crazy. Not sure if they're lagging or not, but we do take both shields here. I could actually bring in my Abomasnow here and be okay. So it is a Cavalier, and we're up 2 shields, so it's looking good for us. So the win condition for my opponent is that there's no right reason they should be throwing charge moves, so they're going to be looking to counter down. Fortunately, it's too late for them. We have both shields, and even though these Powder Snows and Weather Ball and everything that we throw is resisted, we're going to go ahead and take this game. And we win with 2 shields. Awesome. I'm loving Abomasnow, I'm loving Swampert, and I'm loving Gyarados. So that was actually the last game. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. This was the first video I made on Ultra Premiere. I hope you guys like it. And if you guys like this video, please like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll see you guys next time. Peace.